Ever wondered how average-looking guys manage to attract the most stunning women? It's not about having model-like features. It's about mastering certain skills that make you stand out. By the time you finish watching this video, you'll have learned the techniques that can make any woman become captivated by you. So, let's dive into the key strategies that can transform the way women see you. 1. Speak less, listen more. One of the easiest yet most powerful tricks for your dates is to talk less and listen more. Many guys make the mistake of constantly talking about themselves, trying to impress the woman by sharing every little detail about their lives. But that's not how you win her over. Instead, give her the space to speak. Let her share her thoughts and feelings and actively engage with what she says. Most men overlook this simple act, but it can be incredibly powerful. Ever seen a regular-looking guy with a gorgeous woman? He's probably great at listening. By showing genuine interest in her, asking thoughtful questions, and truly engaging in her conversation, you'll set yourself apart from the rest. Remember, listening isn't just about nodding your head or making sounds. Show that you're actively involved by maintaining eye contact, leaning in slightly, and responding thoughtfully. This makes her feel valued and special, which in turn makes her more excited to be around you. 2. Play it cool. When you're talking to a girl and it seems like she's showing interest, don't give her all your attention right away. This may seem counterintuitive, but it works. Sometimes ignoring her just a little bit can spark her curiosity and make her want your attention even more. It's like leaving a great meal unfinished. She'll want to come back for more. Try pulling back for a day or two. If she reaches out to ask if something's wrong, that's a surefire sign she's interested. This technique isn't about being rude. It's about creating an aura of mystery and making her pursue your attention. The key here is to be subtle and avoid going overboard. Just a little space can do wonders. 3. Show that you have options. Here's a powerful psychological trick. Don't focus all your attention on just one girl, even if you think she's perfect. The trick is to show her that you have other options. This doesn't mean being disrespectful or ignoring her, but rather demonstrating that you're not overly eager or desperate. When you're around her, interact with other women too, especially when she's watching. Watch for her reaction. If she gets a little jealous or her tone changes, you've just learned something valuable about her feelings. This isn't about playing games. It's about subtly signaling that you're a high-value man with options. It can trigger her interest and spark a sense of competition, which might just make her more drawn to you. 4. End conversations on a high note. Leave her wanting more. Whether it's your first conversation or the 10th, always aim to end the chat on a high. People get hooked on experiences that leave them feeling good, so when the conversation is flowing smoothly and you're both having fun, don't drag it out too long. By wrapping things up while the conversation is still enjoyable, you create a sense of anticipation. The next time you talk, she'll be eager to continue from where you left off, and you'll become someone she looks forward to hearing from. This technique taps into the principle of keeping things exciting and leaving her with a craving for more. 5. The 3-minute theory. The 3-minute advice theory is pure gold for building rapport quickly. Psychologists say that familiarity breeds attraction, so the more someone gets to know you, the more likely they are to develop feelings. How do you make that happen in just 3 minutes? The key is to use her name often. When you're having a conversation, once she tells you her name, naturally incorporate it into the conversation. Use it 3 times in the first few minutes. This builds familiarity and connection. It shows her that you're paying attention and that you value her presence. Just don't overdo it. Repeating her name too often can come across as forced or awkward. Used sparingly, though, it will make her feel special and help establish a deeper bond. 6. The power of a slight smile. Facial expressions play a huge role in communication. In fact, 70% of communication is nonverbal. A simple yet effective way to make a lasting impression is by flashing a subtle smile. No need for a wide, cheesy grin, just a small, genuine smile. It makes you appear approachable, warm, and fun to be around. It can make all the difference in how she perceives you. A slight smile shows confidence without being overbearing, and it invites her to engage with you. On the flip side, if you're too serious or expressionless, the conversation may feel flat and you might lose her interest. 7. Building familiarity. Familiarity breeds attraction, and one of the best ways to build familiarity with a woman is through the power of compliments. But don't just give generic compliments. Be specific. Notice the little things like the jewelry she's wearing or the way she styled her hair, and comment on those details. For example, if she's wearing a beautiful bracelet, say something like, "That bracelet is stunning. It really stands out." Women put a lot of thought into their accessories, so acknowledging those small details shows you're paying attention. Compliments like this help create a sense of closeness and show her that you appreciate her beyond surface-level beauty. 8. Choose topics wisely and keep it real. When you're on a date, choose topics that keep the vibe positive and engaging. Avoid controversial subjects or anything that could lead to disagreement, as this could kill the chemistry between you two. Stick to neutral topics such as interests, hobbies, or fun experiences, and keep the tone lighthearted. Also, avoid the temptation to impress her with exaggerated stories or boast about your achievements. It's not about proving you're the smartest or strongest person in the room. Instead, keep the conversation real and relatable. Authenticity is much more attractive than trying to come across as someone you're not. 9. Appropriate gifts. When it comes to giving gifts, balance is key. If it's a first date, don't overwhelm her with expensive gifts. Instead, keep it thoughtful and simple. A small bouquet of flowers can go a long way in showing you care without making her feel pressured. Avoid extravagant gifts like chocolates or luxury items too early in the relationship, as they might make her feel uncomfortable or put on the spot. Your goal is to show that you're thoughtful and considerate, not to impress her with material things. Keep it simple and let her know you're interested in her, not in impressing her with grand gestures. By mastering these strategies, you'll be well on your way to becoming irresistible to the right woman. Remember, it's not about looks. It's about your attitude, confidence, and how you make her feel. Stay positive, keep practicing these skills, and you'll be surprised at how much of a difference it makes in your dating life.